Hello guys, and welcome to my VacBand CSGO account. The reason why I've loaded up this account and not my main account is because a cool little game came out about just under a week ago, maybe about a week ago now. And the fella who made it was generous enough to give me a key to it, and honestly, it's actually really cool. It's so inventive, and like it's a very original kind of game as well. And basically, like, let's say I wanted to queue for a CS:GO game, but we all know it takes like 5 minutes these days. I just click play on Steam, and boom, I've got a bomb in the game now. What? So then you click through that shit, and here we have a game that's called C-4. It's a really cool thing. I'm going to turn the volume off just because that's freaking loud. You can spin the C4 and there's partners of the month, I assume. That's like a donation thing. Unsure how that works. And I like to click that and make it a bit bigger. You can see it a lot easier. But you can play little mini games while you wait for your game to load. All mini games are 25 seconds long, I believe. Because that's how long the bomb takes to explode in CSGO. But I have a funny feeling it's 35 for the bomb in CSGO, but I'm unsure of that. You can change your skin. They've got 3 skins at the moment. And let's see, your game's just about to come in. You just click escape, and that'll minimize it. Or you can click that button. It also has shortcuts, so you can go to your mini browser, your calculator, your explorer, your notepad. Don't know why you'd need to go to those specifically. Quick edit from Edit Will, because what I was talking about was completely irrelevant. The idea is you click play, you go into the game, or go into the loading, sorry, for the game, and you whack on a mini game. This allows you to keep fresh, keep going. The first game is a aim trainer. It's very, very basic, very, very simple. You standard aim trainer, but if you fail it cracks the screen, which gives you an incentive to keep going and to get better at actually hitting the circles. It keeps track of your score, like your highest score, and you can get achievements across all of the highest scores, which is pretty cool. They appear here, and so you can track like all of your highest scores. 200's like you're pretty good at the game. The buttons do work behind it. The mouse is only working on here, so I could do this, click go, and then click that to go into a game. Obviously it's not going to work for me. I am VacBand. But yeah, so as we've seen, there's just a simple mouse trainer. There's a key trainer, so you whack your left hand on there, and you've got to hit the keys. This I don't think is particularly useful for something like CSGO, because obviously you bind your own keys. But if, like, let's say you play MMOs, I reckon this works out a lot better because you're spamming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quite a bit, and tab and stuff like that. And I almost beat my record. Talking over it. That one I really struggle with. I really don't like that one. But then this one, memory boost. I'm not entirely sure what's actually going on here, because you don't actually have to remember anything. You just have to hit where it flashes up. And then every now and then it won't flash up, and then you just gotta hit the last one. It's like, I figured it'd be something a bit more complicated than that, to be honest. Multi-kill, this one's interesting. It doesn't particularly help you in a game like CSGO getting multi-kills, because nobody ever lines up in a weird 5-man fashion, but if you have to run around and they're moving, I think it does help with that a bit, because you can choose how you want to shoot them. So you could go for all the corners and then the middle, or you could go for the middle and then the corners. What would be nice on that one is if it was random when it started spinning, and like there was different speeds, because you learn that the pattern's exactly the same every time. I'll show you again. So when it spawns in exactly the same angle at exactly the same speed, and I've accidentally clicked the escape button because it was right down at the bottom where the thing was. Friendly fire, this one would be helpful in like a hostage situation, you know, on CS. Oh, I just keep shooting the blue ones. That's not ideal. But yeah, you gotta avoid shooting the blue ones. I think I shot the blue one in that last one. These ones do vary in speed, but if you get them on the first 2 cycles, you can just do this. And again, it's not exactly rocket science. Again, it might be interesting if you could change the angle in which they were going to come out, maybe vary the speeds a bit more, and stuff like that. This one I find interesting. It'd be like they just put, I think it's 4 objects, and then they just hide the little circle behind them, which obviously could help with spotting someone, but it's a bright yellow circle, and when you're playing CSGO, they're not bright yellow circles, you know what I mean? Wow. If I hadn't missed, that would have actually been a new record. I mean, I've played through it all once, and I got those scores. Try and beat them. Eye tracking I find really difficult, actually, because I don't know if it's me or if the thing just doesn't track very well or something. Because it's like sometimes I'm very confident I've hit it. I mean, none of these times, but sometimes I'll be very confident that I've actually hit the thing and it's just not worked. Oh, nah, that was my bad again. Damn. See, if I hadn't missed so many, again, would have been a new record. Far and near, this one's a piece of piss. Like, truly, the biggest piece of piss you've ever seen. It just alters how big they are, but if you just aim for the center of them all, you've got absolutely nothing to worry about. Ooh, missed that one twice. Cool. Oh, come on. It's just not fair. So you're telling me if I hadn't missed some of those? New record. And then random, which is the final one, is a random assortment of them all, which, I don't know, I would say this one's the most fun, I feel. But like it varies drastically what score you get based on which ones of those things you get, like that. Well, hey, new high score. I'm fairly certain my score was like 15 or something earlier. It all varies wildly. Like, let's say if you change the settings, it's got like a thing saying, oh, your score will not be added to the records list and it won't count towards the achievements or whatever. That's fine. You know, I don't mind that. But again, just varying up certain things would be absolutely fantastic. Like randomizing the angles and stuff on the mulligan and the friendly fire and the actual speeds that they spin at and stuff like that. That would be fantastic. I think possibly having an option for changing up your crosshair, that would be awesome, because the white crosshairs pretty impossible to see against a lot of backgrounds unless, like, I don't know, you pull the Steam overlay over the game or something. Like, it's not so bad in this game, but obviously there is a lot of white in that background, you know? Number 3, the targets. It'd be really nice if you could make them into, I don't know, the heads of things. Now, you could just totally do that and change up the hitbox, which again wouldn't really matter because you could just say, oh, these count towards more points or something, because they're harder to hit because it's like the terrorist head in CSGO or something. And you can do the same for Valorant. That would be nice. Extending the timer, number 4. Again, that would be nice. You could just have something that says, oh, your score will not count. And I don't think that would be much of an issue. Number 5. Having a way to have multiple things. So like, let's say I wanted to do mouse speed, memory boost, friendly fire, multi-kill, and just not have key speed in there. Have a way to select those 4 and avoid doing ones that I really don't want to do, like key speed. Again, oh no, it won't count towards your record score. Don't really give a shit. Ooh, number 6. It would be awesome if you could add leaderboards. Don't know the logistics of that. Like, just take everyone's high scores, obviously. I know sometimes Steam can do their own built-in leaderboard, like, you know, when you go to the achievement menu, and you've got, oh, your achievements, and then there's leaderboards, and you can, I think that would be the easiest way of doing it. Not 100% certain of that. I do recommend getting this. It is just a little like short fun mini game you can have in between waiting for a CSGO game. Yeah, £4.31. That offer ends on the 3rd of September 2021. Don't know when you'll be watching this. And then it goes up to £7.19. It is actually really cool. Do suggest going and getting it. I might even buy it for my other account so I can play it on there while I wait for CSGO games. Or like, your friend's gone to the loo. Ah, fuck. Let's play a bit of shooty while I wait because I'm bored. Rather than just perusing Reddit. Because, you know, you're working towards those achievements. It's a bit more fun. But yeah, that is everything I can think of. That is basically all of the features. Thank you very much for watching. And I do like the animations. That's cool. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And ta-ra!